So Matt, you made it to the semifinals. After a crazy match, here we are. You prepared for this. You know exactly what to do. So let's go out here and get this W.
Yeah. I just want to say congratulations to Cameron. I don't think that there are a whole lot of people that would imagine this would be one of the semifinal matches. I'm sure we broke a lot of brackets, so I think we're pretty evenly matched. It's pretty much going to come down who gets lucky tonight, who the gods favor. So let's have fun and see who gets one step closer to losing to Boatman.
All right, let's do it.
All right, semifinals. After the last match we played, no one thought this was where we were going to be. So let's be honest. We've had a lot of things go our way this tournament in a lot of big ways. Tonight is the match where we prove that we belong here and that we got here on luck, but there was a lot of skill involved too. And Matt and Thomas are great competitors. We know that firsthand. So we'll see how we do. But I think we're going to prove that we belong here. Your thoughts?
Yeah. I don't think anyone expected that the Final Four we have in this tournament would be the Final Four with the 8, 12, 14, and 26 seeds.
Right.
But hey, 2020 has been a crazy year, and it's going to keep being absolutely ridiculous. Let's hope things keep going our way, and if they don't,
to quote a film I've seen 6 times now, the world turned upside down. We're going to keep turning the world upside down. Manners maketh man. Let's play.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Multiplex Movie Warzone. I am your host, Kaleb the Little Boatman. And on the desk today, we got Mr. Doug Cassel. The match today is Cameron versus Cuellar. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Thoughts on the match, Doug?
I'm really excited to see what happens tonight. This has been definitely kind of one of those this bracket that's kind of been busted by a couple people, and I definitely can't wait to see what else happens and eventually see who's facing you, possibly.
Yeah, absolutely. So without further ado, let's bring everybody into the ring. Introducing first the number 12 seed, making it all the way into the semifinals, representing Criterion Collection and the former team champions second reel. It is Matt Casual Chaos Cuellar with a record of 7-4. And introducing second, coming into the ring, representing the Kingsman and the Clash at Demon Head with a record of 5 wins, 1 defeat. It is Cameron, the conductor, Holzman.
Hi.
Okay, so without further ado, let's get started with round 1. You know how this works. 8 different questions, 8 different categories. You get a light right, you get a bonus question, whiteboard round. You get 3 repeats and a challenge throughout the entire match. So, gonna win your first question. It's gonna come in the category of directors. Who directed the films Shortcuts, The Long Goodbye, and Nashville? What's the longest goodbye you've ever given, Doug?
My best man speech of a total of 23 minutes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Cuellar.
Robert Altman.
And Holzman.
Robert Altman.
Both correct.
All right, guys. In the category of sports, the 1979 film Breaking Away centers around what sport? Now, Boatman, the question is, if you were to play a sport, what sport would it be?
Well, when I was a kid, I played a lot of dodgeball. I was the ball, of course. Stole that line from Monsters, Inc., and I'm proud of it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I don't care about your oofs, Cody. Let's go to Cameron.
Basketball?
And Matt.
Cycling.
That is correct.
That makes sense.
Okay, your next question, category of action adventure. What Oscar-winning actress plays Ginger Knowles in Swordfish? Do you like gingerbread, Doug?
I do. Almost as much as I love the houses that they can be formed.
That is fair. I when I was a kid, I would get like these Willy Wonka gingerbread houses. Like they were like Wonka candies 5.
Nice.
3, 2, 1. Pen sound. Let's go to Cuellar.
Halle Berry.
And Cameron.
Referring to her as an Oscar-winning actress is a disservice to the Oscars. Halle Berry.
Well, it's their fault.
All right. In the next category of romance and rom-coms, what country does 4 weddings and a funeral take place in? Now, Boat, you have 4 weddings and a funeral to attend. Which do you hope is first?
Okay, so I think you want to sandwich the wedding in between the 2 funerals so that like you don't have to slog through the 4 funerals. So you get them in between. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Cameron.
England?
And Matt.
England.
Both correct. It is the land of Ing. As we go into the next question, category of dramas. In terms of endearment, what is the profession of Jack Nicholson's character? Do you read the terms and conditions of agreement, Doug?
Absolutely not. I just signed my life away along with the firstborn child that I'm going to have. That's usually how it works.
Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Cameron.
Astronaut, former astronaut specifically.
And Matt.
Yep, former astronaut.
Both correct.
All right, guys. In biopics, Philip Seymour Hoffman plays what real-life person in a 2005 film directed by Bennett Miller? You know, I like Warzone sometimes because I can pronounce things.
Because they're all real words. We don't have to make up things like fandom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I mean, what even is a Jotunheim? Let's go to Matt.
Truman Capote.
And Cameron.
Truman Capote.
Both correct. Okay, your penultimate question, category of Oscars. What is the most recent film to win Best Picture without receiving a nomination in any acting category?
That's a pretty big feat.
What?
Feet.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The views and opinions.
Pens down. Let's go to Cuellar.
Argo.
And Cameron.
Parasite.
That is correct, and we are tied up 6-6.
Nice.
All right, guys, your last question for round number 1 comes from the category of comedies. In Caddyshack, Carl spends most of the movie trying to catch what animal? What is your favorite car chase movie? Since we're trying to avoid animals, yeah. I'm gonna go car chase.
Car chase movie? It's not really a car chase, but I love the chase scene from Raising Arizona. 5.
That is a good pull. That is a good pick.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Matt.
Gopher.
And Cameron.
This movie's highly overrated. Gopher.
That is correct.
You sit down with that opinion.
I am sitting down.
Okay.
Quick, stand up and then sit back down.
So we're going to get into round 2. Round 2 is going to work like this. Both competitors are going to be able to get a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin, they can keep it. If they don't, they can spin again, but then they are stuck with it. We're going to bring up the wheel. You're going to get 5 questions in whatever category you get. If you get right 2 points, go to multiple choice 1 point. Or if you get it wrong, other player gets a chance to steal. The categories we have on the wheel tonight are Matt's strength of post-1980 horror and Saw, and Cameron's strengths of 21st century live action musicals and Edgar Wright written or directed. You also have Oscars, quotes, westerns, 2010s, and then of course spinners and opponent's choice. So since we are all tied up at 7-7, Cameron, you are at the 8th seed, so would you like to spin first or defer?
We'll go second.
Okay, so we will take out Koho, bring in Thomas. Matt, this is your spin. And you land on the category of Oscars. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I think we're going to spin again on that one.
Okay, and this is the category you are stuck with. It's going to land on post-1980 horror. Yours.
Take it.
Okay. Doug, you like a lot of horror movies. Do you want to take Matt's questions?
Absolutely. All right, Matt, your first question in post-1980 horror movies. What is the name of the channel run by Max in Videodrome?
Let's go multiple choice on that.
Absolutely. And your options are A, DromeNet, B, Rontocast, C, Elliptic Media, D, Civic TV.
Let's go with C.
That is incorrect for a 1-point steal. Your options again are A, DromeNet, B, Rontocast, C, Elliptical Media, D, Civic TV.
I'll go B.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for Civic TV. All right, your next question in post-80s horror movies. Who plays crime boss Richie the Hammer Galini in Thinner?
Joe Montana.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. What job does Colin Farrell's character have in The Killing of a Sacred Deer?
He is a
Five, 4, 3, 2.
surgeon.
That is correct. We just needed doctor, but we
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was like
All right, your next question. In the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, Leatherface kills 2 teenagers, Buzz and Rick, while they're on their way to what type of sporting event?
let's see. Football game.
That is correct for 2 points.
Thank you, Texas and football.
And your final question in post-80s horror movies. Who directed The Orphanage?
Five.
Multiple choice.
Absolutely. Your multiple choice options are A, Eli Roth, B, Alejandro Amenabar, C, Scott Derrickson, or D, J.A. Bayona.
B.
That is incorrect for a 1-point steal.
D.
That is correct.
Okay, so with that round over, Matt doing pretty well in that category, getting up to 13 points. Holzman getting that 1-point steal, bringing his score to 8. Is that what you have, Doug?
That is what I have.
Okay, and we're going to go to Holzman's spin. And your first spin is going to land on the category of a free respin.
Oh, I love that category. I'll take it.
21st century live action musicals.
I feel like I should probably keep it.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, go for it.
I put it there. I should probably.
mean,
keep
right,
it.
but
Although
I
the last
was-
time I took something I put there, it didn't go.
That's
very
what I
good,
was
but
worried about, but yeah, go for
Let's
it.
keep it.
Okay. So, Kim, first question in the category of 21st century live action musicals. What is the name of the club owned by Dennis in Rock of Ages?
The Bourbon Room.
That is correct for 2 points.
Terrible fan.
Your next question. What job does Queen Latifah's character, Motormouth Maybelle, have in Hairspray?
Okay. I'm prepared to challenge. She is the DJ on the Corny Collins show.
That is correct.
Okay, I was like,
What is the name of Donna's former band in Mamma Mia?
Donna and the Dynamos.
That is correct. Who plays Kathy in the last 5 years?
Anna Kendrick.
That is correct.
Terrible film.
And your final question, what publication does Kate Hudson's character Stephanie work for in 9?
Vogue.
That is correct for a clean sweep of the category.
Nice.
If I'm not mistaken now, Holzman is at 18 points. Matt's still hanging strong there with 13 as we go into round 3, which is going to be the Pick Your Poison round. Our competitors are going to be able to pick what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-pointer. So, the categories they will be able to pick from tonight are Christopher Nolan, animated, comedy, crime, horror, action and adventure, classics, and movie quotes. So we will let them pick their categories right now. We'll get back to you right now. Okay, we are back into round 3. Our competitors have picked what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-pointer. Matt has picked his 1 in horror, his 2 in comedy, his 3 in action adventure, and his 4 in Nolan, whereas Cameron has picked his 1 in quotes, his 2 in Nolan, his 3 in comedy, and his 4 in animated. So we will start with Matt since he is down by 5. So Matt, your first question, category of horror. Who plays Seth Brundle in The Fly?
Jeff Goldblum.
That is correct. Your 2-pointer in comedy. Who plays the auto parts king Ray Zelinsky in Tommy Boy?
That would be Dan Aykroyd.
That is correct. And if you hit your next one, you send it over to Cameron and force him to answer some questions. So, your 3-pointer in action adventure. In Demolition Man, when in the underground, Spartan eats a burger made from what animal?
A rat burger.
That is correct. So, Matt is now up 19-18 as we go into Cameron's 1-pointer in the category of quotes. Doug, take it away.
Absolutely. Your 1-point question in quotes, Cam. You will find the quote, "Show me the money" in what film?
Jerry Maguire.
That is correct for 1 point. And I
Or-
believe we still go to Nolan, right? Nolan for 2 for
No,
Cam?
yes, we stick with Nolan for 2.
Okay.
They both have Nolan questions.
Sorry, I realized that
We
after I
are
said it.
going to Nolan regardless.
We're going Nolan regardless. All right, Cam. In Nolan for 2 points, what is the full name of Morgan Freeman's character in the Dark Knight trilogy?
Lucius Fox.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay. So now if I'm not mistaken, we are at 21-19.
Correct.
Okay. So go back over to Matt. Matt, you have to hit this question in order to throw it back to Holzman. If you don't, Holzman does win. So your 4-pointer, Christopher Nolan. What is the name of the town that Insomnia takes place in?
Night Mute.
For 4 big points. Okay, so we go back over to Holzman for his three-pointer in comedy, and if he hits it, we are all tied up. Kill me. Please don't go to sudden death again.
We would not be tied if I hit it.
Oh, then I have math wrong. Oh, yep, I accidentally gave math.
Yeah.
Never mind, no sudden death.
I was like,
That was the
not again. Not again.
Holtman subconsciously wanted sudden death. That's what it was.
I think that I'm just so afraid of it. I see it where it doesn't exist anymore.
All right, we're going.
5 straight matches go to sudden death.
Cameron, just saying, you should get this one wrong so there's a lot of drama for the 4-pointer.
All right. Comedy for 3-point, Cam. Your question. In The Jerk, where does Navin get his first job?
Oh, shoot. Which of the two is it? It's 50-50. A carnival?
That is incorrect.
Is it a gas station?
We were looking for a gas station.
50-50.
All right. Animated, right? Yep.
Mhm.
Animated. 4-point and animated. This is for all the marbles, as they say. What 2001 animated movie features a villain who makes a machine to end summer vacation forever?
Oh, goodness. It's a machine to end summer vacation.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Absolutely. And the question is, what 2001 animated movie features a villain who makes a machine to end summer vacation forever?
Five, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Absolutely.
You have
What
one
What 2001 animated movie features a villain who makes a machine to end summer vacation forever?
Five, 4.
One more time.
All right. Let's repeat. What 2001 animated movie features a villain who makes a machine to end summer vacation forever?
Five, 4.
Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius.
And your winner, Matt Casual Chaos Cuellar, moving on to the finals of the movie Warzone singles tournament. The correct answer was recess schools out.
Oh my gosh.
So we're going to go to post-match interviews, starting with Cameron and Koho. So, Cameron, Koho, you didn't quite make it out, but you did take it all the way to the last question. How do you feel?
We probably should have went with the strategy that Cam said. The thing was, I was worried about us having to, if we missed the 3-point in animation, then we have to answer it for Nolan, and then hearing is for Nolan. I don't think we'd have known that either. So it's one of those 50-50 shots. Maybe the 3 in animation would have been something we would have hit. But at the end of the day, I think we played really good up to then. I think we proved that us making it to the semis is not a fluke. And it just came down to the last question there. So it is what it is. We'll be back.
So now we're going to go over to Matt and Thomas. You're moving on to the finals. How do you feel?
I think I'm going to have to retire after 2020. I don't know. Nothing's ever going to top this year, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Oof.
Oh,
You are having an absolutely excellent year, getting both the team titles in the spring and now making it all the way to the finals. So you are facing, at this point, yes, we can say, because it will be, it would have been a week before, you will be facing Michael Campbell in the finals of the tournament. How do you feel about that?
Oh, we'll see if I get enough luck to get me through one more. But yeah, that should be a really fun match. So I'm looking forward to it.
You and Thomas have beaten him in teams. Maybe it can happen in singles. Who knows? But in general, thoughts on the match? Thomas, you've been kind of quiet. You have any thoughts?
Thoughts on the match? I mean, they pretty much played the same. They did great in round one. Round two, they both got their strengths. I don't know. You got a couple of deep cuts in there that you weren't able to hit, and I mean, it went down to the 4-pointers. His was just really tough. So, hey, man, he played a hell of a match, and we look forward to seeing Michael. So, can't complain.
I will be very excited for that match, watching, holding bated breath. So, Doug, final thoughts on the match. I think this was actually like a really good match.
Yeah, it went really well. And look, no sudden death. You got to leave a little bit, alleviate some of your stress of sudden death.
The sacrifice I made to the wheel and the stuff, I think it all worked. There's unfortunately a dead squirrel now, but I think it was worth it because we didn't have to go to sudden death.
At least it's just a squirrel, because it eventually rises as you keep sacrificing. Anyway, I don't know where this joke is going to lead, but
we both just veered off into just a random territory, and we didn't know how to put on the brakes.
No, not at all.
Okay, so without further ado, let's end this. It's not the worst we've had. So from Thomas, from Koho, from Cameron, from Cuellar, and from Dougie Doug, this has been Multiplex Movie Warzone. I'm Kaleb Koho Boatman. See you later.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Bye-bye.